A banquet in the Blue Room of the White House. The President of the USA hosts the Prime Minister of Israel.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. It's an honor.
The backdrop to a possible ceasefire this week: Gaza is in ruins. Israel accused of genocide. Its hostages still not home. But Hamas still not vanquished. So imagine you're a Gazan with no home, or a hostage family in purgatory, and listen to this love-in.
It's an honor to have Bibi and Sarah with us, friends of mine for a long time, and we had a tremendous success together. And I think it will only go on to be even greater success in the future.
But this is chess on a global board. Who is gaming who? Trump, who's backed Netanyahu to the hilt, but now needs payback for supporting him over Iran. And Netanyahu, the political survivor, who knows his audience at home and abroad. Sweet nothings, not so much whispered as shouted to the global media.
He's forging peace as we speak, in one country and one region after the other. So I want to present to you, Mr. President, the letter I sent to the Nobel Prize Committee. It's nominating you for the Peace Prize, which is well deserved, and you should get it.
Thank you very much. This I didn't know. Wow. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Coming from you in particular, this is very meaningful. Thank you very much, Bibi.
Thank you. Thank you for everything.
A man who mooted clearing Gaza of its residents to build posh seaside hotels, nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize by an alleged war criminal. Netanyahu indicted at the International Criminal Court for crimes against humanity. There's no doubt these men are transforming the geopolitics of the Middle East. But let us see what the Nobel decision makers will make of Trump, the peacemaker, a prize he covets above much else.
They won't give me a Nobel Peace Prize because they only give it to liberals.
As these best buddies toured the latest additions to the White House Art Gallery, Gazans continue to die. The aftermath of Israeli raids in Gaza City, where half-burnt food is the most important thing to salvage from the rubble.
الليلة في حوالي الساعة 1:30 ليلاً تفاجأنا بصوت انفجار قوي جداً تضررت منه العديد من المباني بما فيها منزلنا هذا. هرعنا، كان هناك العديد من الإصابات داخل المنزل نتيجة لتساقط شظايا البيت والأبواب والجدران على الأطفال. بعد ذلك سمعنا صراخ عند جيراننا فهرعنا فوجدنا يعني العديد من الجثث مقطعة إلى أجزاء من بينهم طفلة رضيعة لا يتجاوز عمرها 4 شهور.
According to local health authorities, in the past 24 hours alone, 105 bodies were delivered to the hospitals that are still functioning. And in recent weeks, many more have been killed or injured while desperately trying to get aid from the controversial Gaza Humanitarian Foundation.
More Palestinians were reportedly killed over the weekend while attempting to get food. Partners tell us that several hospitals are overwhelmed as they saw a surge in patients injured while seeking aid.
This is now what huge numbers of Gazans call home. Many already displaced multiple times.
حالي زي حال كل النازحين على أحر من الجمر بننتظر الهدنة. النزوح موت والهدنة بننتظر فيها بالثانية. بنعاني معاناة يومية أو يمكن معاناة لحظية.
بنستنى والله في الدقيقة احنا قاعدين. والله معاناتنا على المية، معاناتنا على التكية، معاناتنا على كل حاجة يا خالتي. والله بنستنى وبنسأل كل واحد هيك إني من الله أول شيء قبل أي حدا إن تخلص هالمعاناة هذه ويخلص الحرب عاد. والله تعبنا يا خالتي، الحمد لله هو بس خلص بكفي. والله إني أكتر من هيك لا خلص معي. تعبنا والله تعبنا يا خالتي، الحمد لله أول شيء.
Many Israelis are also tired. This, the funeral of one of 5 soldiers killed by explosives last night in Beit Hanun. But the spectre of October 7th still haunts Israeli politics, and the far-right politicians propping up Netanyahu's coalition are unwilling to countenance anything other than total exile and destruction of Hamas. Israel's defense minister suggesting today that all of Gaza's residents be moved again, this time to Rafah, in what he called a humanitarian city. Satellite images show how large parts of Rafah have been obliterated in previous efforts to isolate Hamas. These new plans decried by human rights lawyers as a blueprint for ethnic cleansing. While some polls suggest most Israelis now want the war to end, Netanyahu is buoyed by his recent attacks on Iran's military leadership and nuclear program. Netanyahu needs a personal endgame that avoids his criminal prosecution and political demise. Last night, Netanyahu returned to flattering his supporter and host, commending Trump's deeply divisive suggestion that Gazans should be encouraged to relocate to neighboring Arab nations.
I think President Trump had a brilliant vision. It's called free choice. You know, if people want to stay, they can stay. But if they want to leave, they should be able to leave. It shouldn't be a prison. It should be an open place and give people a free choice.
Thank you all very much. Thank you.
And of hopes for a ceasefire, President Trump said that in his mind there is no hold-up, and it could be announced this week, despite Israel rejecting Hamas amendments over aid distribution and its condition that IDF attacks wouldn't resume if peace talks don't succeed.